If you've been hanging around gamingtrend.com or looking around this YouTube channel, then you've likely seen our review, our guides, gameplay. Well, now's your chance to see the collector's edition for Starfield. I'm Ron Burke, editor-in-chief for gamingtrend.com. Let's unbox this thing and see what's inside. Inside the box, we have a beautiful steelbook. And inside is the credit chip. On the opposite side of this is my code for PC. And then we have a quick instruction on how to find that code. Obviously, I'm not going to flip that over because then you'd have my code. That's not going to happen. Some controls for controller and also for keyboard. There's some real heft to this. Yeah, it's plastic, but it's covered in metal pieces and this amazing latch. This is very much like what you would expect to find on, again, like a NASA mission. This could be a container that holds who knows what, somebody's Ovaltine, but it has this very, it has a physicality to it for the latch and unlatch. Opens up completely. We have the kind of patches that you'll see in the game. Everybody in the game has specialties, and you'll see these sorts of patches on people's shoulders so you can readily identify the type of jobs that they do. This watch is made by a company called Chronomark, established 2188. This is the magnetic charging base. I'm going to take off serious points for this. For 2188, we have long since moved past this charging system. Stop using these cables. Damn it. These extra little posts are for the band. The band is like a web gear. This is what you'd expect to find on really any sort of utility suit. Remember, these are astronauts, so these are meant to be kind of commodity and durable, which this web gear type stuff is. It's the same sort of stuff that we had in the military, and it's stitched 4 times. So this should hold up pretty nicely. Then we have the watch itself. This is a rubber band on here. Obviously we have the band that we can swap that out with, or you can stick with this rubber band. You can see the sensors on the back here. And then we're going to take off the screen cover, see if we can turn it on. I don't know if it'll have any charge, but let's find out. I went ahead and downloaded the app. We're going to allow Bluetooth in just a moment, but the first thing we need to do is align these sensors on the charger, which it should magnetically, there we go, pop onto, and it should power on automatically. There we go. Little buzz, and it's showing you the charge indication, which in this case I think is 0. We'll let this charge for a second. I'm going to go ahead and allow Bluetooth. Not yet paired with watch. Let's pair it up. Please confirm on the watch. Yes. Yes, my phone is named Ron's Annoyance. Yes, I should allow it to have access to my watch. That's kind of the whole point. And now it wants to do a firmware update. No surprise. I'll go ahead and pause while we allow the firmware to update. It's going through the reboot process. You can see some, what looks like very much Linux text in the background there as it installs the firmware. All right, looks like it's rebooted. The firmware has been updated successfully. Connection to the watch. Connected. All right, it shows that it is paired, and on the latest firmware. So for features, we have show incoming messages, reminders, and other notifications, control the music, daily step count, as well as if you want a 12-hour or 24-hour clock, what date format you would like. So if you're in Europe or America, somewhere in between, you can choose. You can see that it's updating on the watch right there. Screen brightness. Oops. Screen brightness. All right, now. Yeah, you can lower that quite a bit to the point that it's unusable. I think I'm going to probably leave that at max brightness and see what kind of battery life I get. Screen timeout. Obviously, you want to adjust this based off of your own personal experience. Timeout when charging, so you can have it turn off the screen after a certain amount of time. Wake on tap. Obviously, you're probably going to want that enabled so you can tap the screen and bring it to life. Wake on raise. So that's when you literally lift it up like this. It's going to wake up on its own. Set the time. It's actually correct. It's 2016. So we are good. So notifications, let's go into there. Looks like notifications are phone calls, emails, messages, and some other kind of messages there. I'm wondering how much adjustments we'll be able to make on this, but that's going to be a longer than this video sort of thing. But it looks like all of these things kind of link to the manual, so you can go through and adjust how this works and what it connects to. I would imagine this is going to connect to Spotify or iTunes and that sort of thing. So daily step target, you know, you want to be crazy with 20,000 steps or something a little bit more reasonable like 10,000. 10,000 is kind of the go-to, so I'm going to set it for that. And now apparently there is another firmware. So anyway, we're going to stop it there. That is the collector's edition for Starfield. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it that like and subscribe and send it to your friends. Smaller channels grow when you share them. I'm Ron Burke, editor-in-chief for GamingTrend.com, saying stay safe out there. Check out our review for Starfield right on this channel, and we'll see you again very soon.